Today we're going to be learning two very fundamental offensive skills. It's two of the most used. We just learned about shooting on the perimeter, but we're going to focus on driving to the basket and doing layups and also jump shots. Who's familiar with either one of these? All right, Dan, can you give me, how would you say you do a layup? What would be the steps if I'm doing a layup?
Right, left, right.
Do you want to? Okay, that's good. So Dan's familiar with it. I realize not everybody's going to be familiar. Jordan, can I get that ball?
Yes.
Thanks. All right. So what's going to happen is when you approach, first let's do it from stationary. If you're stationary, what you're going to want to do is pretend that there's a string between your knee and your elbow of your shooting hand. And so when your shooting hand begins to extend, your knee is also driving upwards. That's going to give you lift off the ground. And when you go up, it's just like shooting. You want to make sure that your hand is on the back of the ball. Listen up, guys. Thank you. And when you release the ball, you still want to follow through, put your hand in the cookie jar. And where do you want to put it on the backboard?
Square.
Square. You want to put it more in the top right corner, and that way it's going to come down into the hoop. You don't want to aim for the opposite corner because it's obviously going to go over. So the form's going to look like this. You're going to go up. And what we're going to do, we're also going to run with it, or like you're approaching the basket on the dribble, and you're going to pick up your dribble. You got two steps. Your left leg is going to plant. Your right knee is going to go up with your arm, the string, remember, and you're going to go through and follow through. And so what we're going to do is we're going to practice it, but before we do, I want to have one of y'all come out and do it. Barbara, would you like to come demonstrate? Thank you. You can do it. I've seen you do it. All right. So come back out here real quick. What you want to do is go off to the left leg and drive the right knee up. You went off the right leg. So just focus on going off the left leg and driving the right knee up. You can do it on the left side. There you go. That was good. All right, is there any more lefties in the class? All right, so what the left is going to do is the same thing. You're going to drive up your knee with your elbow as you extend. You want your right leg to be the one that's pushing off the ground and elevating towards the basket. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice this. I'm going to have two lines just first so I can see kind of how y'all are doing, make sure you got it, and then we'll split up into groups so you can have more practice time. What I want you to do is count how many times you go. Try to go at least 4 times, and we're going to shoot for at least 3 out of 4. If you don't get it, just make sure you're focusing on your technique. I'm going to count you off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So what I want you to do, I want 1s right here and 2s on that side. Hurry up, guys.
Where's 2?
That works.
If you're confused on your number, just jump in a line. Here you go, Bryce. So what we're going to do, actually, give it back. What we're going to do is we're going to start there. He's going to approach and lay it up. You're going to rebound, pass it back, and switch lines. So we're going to switch each time you lay it up. Make sure you're focusing on form, and we can go ahead and start. Go ahead. Good form. Woo. You can grab another basketball and throw it over there. Good form. I like how you went off the right foot. Good, good.
Oh, God.
Way to use both hands. Oh, you're doing a layup, you.
Yeah.
You got it. No. You want to use your right arm. You want to have your left foot planted, and your right knee is going to go up.
Like this?
Yeah. And next time you're going to want to aim for the corner of the backboard, and that way it'll bounce in. Good job. All right, come on. Good job. There it is, Mike. Let's make sure next time we go overhand. Good job. You went off the right leg.
Okay.
Just make sure you focus on having the right hand under the ball and having the left hand is just a guide. Good job.
Oh my gosh, good job, baby.
All right, I know y'all played before. All right, we got high schoolers that can dunk. Nice form. Good form, Rochelle. Good job, Tori. Good job. Good. All right, stop. All right, bring it back in. I know. We're going to learn the jump shot too, so I want to make sure we have enough time for it. We don't have time for lefties. But hopefully when we get in the game, we'll practice both of them. You know how to do both of them, so it's just going to take the practice. What we're going to learn now is the jump shot, and what's going to happen here is, who knows the cue beef? What does it stand for, Bryce?
Balance, elbow, soft.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to make sure we're square to the target. We want to have our knees bent. You don't want to be stiff because you're going to want to launch off your knees and go in the air. You're going to want to release the ball at the peak of your jump. And you want to keep your elbow close. You don't want to have your elbows out. You want to make sure they're tight. And when you go up and you follow through, you want to make sure your hand's in the cookie jar. So that's a couple things I'm going to be looking for. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, and that's what it looks like. Can I get more? One more time. No. All right. So obviously I got 0 out of 3. What I want you to do is we're going to do the same lines, but I'm going to divide half of y'all up so we can go over there and get more shooting time. And I'm going to look at your form, make sure you put your hand in the cookie jar, and you make sure you jump with the ball too, because you want to be able to get over that defender. So just get back in the lines that you were in. And this, from Barbeau over, y'all are going to go over there. And from Rochelle, y'all 4 are going to go over there. Y'all are going to be on this side. And what's going to happen is we're going to shoot from the left side. You're going to dribble. Yes. Do you have a question? I'll get you a ball. What you're going to do is dribble once, pull up and shoot. The opposite side is going to get the rebound, and we're going to switch. Keep count of how many you get successfully. Y'all can go ahead and start, Bryce. Actually, pass it over here to the left. Molly. No, you're dribbling up and shooting. Yep. Nice follow through. You're just going to dribble up and shoot.
From where?
Anywhere. Just don't get inside the paint. Nice follow through. Good. Even though they might not fall in, just make sure you focus on your form. You want another one? Here. Oh, next time, let's make sure that it can be a nice soft touch. You want to bend your legs, and when you extend, you don't have to push the ball, but go up with it, get arch on it, and you want to flick your wrist into the cookie jar, okay? Good job.
Okay.
Good shot, Mike. All right, this is the last shot. Brittany. And look. All right, hold the balls. Bring it back in quickly. Quickly, guys. Let's hurry up. All right, guys, so who can give me a cue for laying the ball up? What do you want to do? String, yeah. You want your leg to come up and drive, and that'll give you the power to get up. And you also want to be able to follow through. Same thing on shooting the jump shot. You're going to go up in the air. Just remember beef. You want to balance, your eyes on the basket. You want to extend your elbows, and you want to follow through with that hand in the cookie jar. And so I realize that some of y'all are discouraged because you might not have made the baskets, but you're just learning the skill. It'll feel more natural the more you practice it. So we'll continue to practice throughout the unit, and I'll see you next class.